Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we'll be playing My Dear Hatchet Man Day 2, a visual novel, yandere game, about meeting a man with a hatchet in the woods, and he likes you a lot, okay? If you don't remember what happened in Day 1, I'm right there with you. I think this was it. I think this was the last save. I think. We went to Martian Lake with him. Yeah, can you teach me how to do that? Search for a rock to throw. I'm not actually sure. I didn't save at the end of the first day. So YouTube will be right back. I don't know. Search for... Can you teach me how to do that? Skip. Okay, there we go. There we go. Day 2. There we go. YouTuber back. I didn't even cut that, did I, YouTube? I'm sorry. Day 2. Okay. Okay, we made it home. We made it home. Oh my god, aliens. Whoa. I could have sworn I heard the door. Holy shit. My head was pounding from the intensity. What a way to start the morning. Oh, I guess it's chat, by the way. I guess chat's the protagonist in this one. Never mind, I'm not dating them. You are, chat. Ugh, I'm gonna stop waking up like this in a cold sweat. What's up with me lately? Okay, and now the music is a little loud. 1 second. Okay. Let's save, obviously. And, let's check our messages. Yeah. My hands scrambled to where I had left my phone. It only took a few minutes before the vibration signaled me where it was located. There you are. No new messages, not from anyone I knew in particular. Just usual social media notifications that I wouldn't be bothered to check, and a missing person alert. That's probably what violently woke me up. Oh, I hate Amber Alerts, man. It gave a basic info description, but it seemed to be out of my control. I decided to ignore it. I let out a yawn as I stretched. Despite sleeping on the couch, I was more than comfortable. No soreness, no nothing. It was quite rare. Now, what to do to tackle the day? Oh, I guess I should probably eat. Yeah, that's a good way to start your day. First things first, I need some new clothes to wear for the day. Oh my god, it's Bill. And I believe, I'm not 100%, but that's totally, what's his name? I already forgot. From, Trigun. Oh my god. The Hurricane. Oh my god. Bill it. First things first, I need some new clothes to wear for the day. Vash, the Stampede. There we go. Vash the Stampede. There we go. And there's Bill. And Bill. Ugh. My room was practically overrun with dirty laundry. I could barely make out the shaggy carpet floor by the mass amount of sweaters, pants, and underwear. But to be honest, this is Vash. This version of Vash. Yikes. Without the OG hair? Bro, I don't know, man. That's not my Vash. My room was practically overrun with dirty laundry. I could barely make out the shaggy carpet floor by the mass amount of sweaters, pants, and underwear. I should clean this up, but my empty stomach was winning the battle of this one. Not that I had much money, but I needed to get at least a few of groceries. I don't plan on starving to death. Not a hater, by the way. The 3D anime was really good too, okay? It was a little earlier than I expected to get out. It was the earliest I'd gotten up in a while. Not since my first few days living alone. Jeez, back then I was practically glowing with the ambition to start classes, ready to face any challenges head on. I need this text speed, like, way faster, man. Until now, that is. There we go. I would either show up late or barely manage to reach my classes. Felt like a chore like most things. Most days. I hope I don't wake up at all. Oh, I wonder who... Erica. She doesn't usually call. We mostly talk through text. Got me curious. What could she possibly want to call me for? Hello? Erica?
You made it.
Voice acting, excuse me? Chat? Hi, I hope I'm not interrupting anything important, am I? I'm just on my way to get some food, but I'm fine talking. Is there a reason you called? I was only met with silence, but I could vaguely hear Erica make some sort of noise, like she was deep in thought. Era? Are you free later? I guess?
You guess.
I roll my eyes. Reply with sass. Yes. Always reply with sass. Get to the point, Erica. I've got a bagel and a coffee with my name on it, and your little interrogation is not gonna stop me. okay? I heard a short but amused sound from her. Often in class, I would play around with Erica's dry sense of humor. Strangely, I enjoyed our interactions together. At ease, soldier. I just wanted to know if you want to study together for Professor McCroy. My roommate is off to do some arbitrary adventure, and I don't want to be cooped up here. How does that sound? I could get caught up on some things. Better than rotting in your hermit cave? I sighed. Erica was, unfortunately, sort of aware of my situation. She has this almost supernatural sixth sense of being able to read other people. You wound me, Erica. I'll meet you at the park. With that, we both hung up. Guess those are my plans for today. Continue to walk, taking the opportunity to make a mental grocery list. Do we get to kiss Erica? No! You get to kiss the golf ball head! I could pick up the faint sound of... chopping? Chopping wood. Must have been Alan. Alan, why are you in my woods? Chopping my trees. I followed the sound to where it led me, not too far off from the small neighborhood of the college dorms. Even when I went into the thick wood, I could still see the houses from a distance. Occasionally, the sound would deafen, but I was getting closer. Alan had to be around here somewhere. That is, if it was Alan and not some other weird guy from the woods lurking about. I snorted out through my nose at the laughable idea. My favorite golf ball head! I love him. Bro's Canadian coded, okay? Minus the crazy parts. It only took a few moments of walking and I was able to spot the familiar wild man from the woods. I don't remember how I voice acted this guy. What was it, like deep? Or was it like... Oh. Oh my god, I have to pull up the video. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me 1 moment of your time, okay? 1 moment of your time. Hello, everybody. Alright, hello, everybody. Do I really sound like that, bro? God. I've seen a ghost. This guy seemed oblivious to the situation. Oh, wait, it just sounded like I did the normal voice. Stunned, I couldn't even clear by my uneasiness. This? Yep, you could be a lumberjack for all we know. Probably not. Oh, this? I just did regular voice for bro. I just did the regular voice. YouTube, I'm back. I'll give him a slightly deeper voice, okay? It's still gonna sound like me, though. I can't do voice acting. Oh, doe eyes. What a pleasant surprise. Can't help yourself but go in the woods, eh? Dude even says eh. He's Canadian coded. I'm just as surprised as you are, Alan. I just followed the sound of chopping wood and I figured it was you. I could see beads of sweat falling off Alan's temple. There were a bunch of small pieces of wood scattered around him. He dropped his hatchet to the ground and dusted himself off any remaining wood chips. Just gathering firewood. It was starting to get cold in my cabin, and I used my last batch last night after I dropped you off. A fireplace and a cabin in the woods. Sounds like you're living the dream. Alan's hand went to the back of his neck and he laughed. Wait. Also, voice volume up. Far from it, but... He took a second to pause. A huge gust of wind blew away some leaves, dancing along with the rustling of the branches from the trees. A short, cold breeze hit us by surprise. It's nice most of the time. You're the type to say you are one with nature, huh? Is that really a bad thing? I get to feed the raccoons from my trash. Can't imagine what else I'd do on a Wednesday night. They're like my pets. Raccoons? Alan, that's how you get your face scratched. Alan flashed me a smile, not speaking, but proceeded to point to both of his cheeks, almost as if he was showing them off proudly, like badges of honor. Don't tell me.
Rocky and Horde can be quite a handful. It was all my fault, though. I was being a little pushy with him.
Oh, never mind. He's got, like, maybe a little bit more, like, of a... He's actually got, like, a bit of a high-pitched voice. You name them? I like giving them names. Oh, so there were multiple animals included. You should meet them. They're cute little guys. Think I'll pass? I'll be happy to meet them. Wait, we saved, right? We saved? Nope. No. You have to, like, go really low for some reason. Okay, I'd be happy to meet them. As long as I can leave with a full set of eyes, nose, and mouth by the end of it. I'll be sure they won't even touch a single hair on that head of yours, doe eyes. I simply shook my head. The idea of raccoons sounded cute, but I know not to mess with the wildlife. That's still really dangerous, Alan. Alan's expression seemed like that of an innocent kid who had no idea what he did was wrong. Hey, I'm still alive. Besides, you should have gotten the hint that I disregard most things. You didn't complain about living so dangerously when I stole that chocolate. Hey, don't drag me into that. You stole that chocolate. And you're my accomplice. In the eyes of the law, that makes us both criminals, my doe. Okay, I'm gonna be flirty with him. Nope, I'm not a criminal. Arrest me then, officer. I volunteer you as my cellmate. That way, it will be easier to break out of prison. Alan laughed at my jailmate escapism plan. Sounds perfect. I wouldn't mind you being my partner in crime. I could pick the locks for us. Of course you know how to pick locks. Continued to play around back and forth. It took nearly a solid minute for it to die down until we were left with a small awkward silence, but smiling at each other nonetheless. It was only then that Alan finally said something. By the way, is there a reason you came to find me? Actually, I got out of my house to get some food, but I heard some chopping noises and I instinctively knew it was you. What the hell? Alan's eyes stared at me. I could tell his face just brightened up. Oh, you knew. I did. Could have sworn Alan giggled to himself, his face turning red, and he swayed around ever so slightly. I stayed a bit longer for small talk. I'd forgotten why I was out here. Maybe make your leave? Ask Alan to accompany you. I don't know, chat. Do you want Alan to follow us? Wait, are his pupils hearts? Yeah, when he does that, yes. Ask Alan to accompany you. Are you interested in coming with me to the store? I gotta get some food so I can stock up my fridge. What the hell happened? A complete 180. Are we gonna steal stuff? His face grew sinister. I'm gonna guess he got excited about stealing again. Cool it, Alan. You might have swindled them by stealing candy bars, but I highly doubt we're gonna get away scot-free with actual piles of food. You don't know that. We're not gonna rob the store, Alan.
Ooh.
Alan poked out his tongue at me, playfully, of course. I began to walk away, leaving him in the dust. His freakishly long legs only took 2 or 3 steps to catch up to me. How tall is bro? Yo, have a good night, Alex. We both walked to the convenience store. There's nothing more than just a casual hangout between us. As we entered through the doors, there was another employee eyeing us suspiciously the entire time. I wasn't sure what their deal was. I wonder if they know about Alan's shenanigans. They're mostly keeping an eye at him, glaring him down as Alan was invested in the rotating hot dog grill. They left us alone once I paid for my food. We got to my place, bags in hand. Quite the walk, but nothing we couldn't handle. Doomsbury was ideal to walk around and go to places that were easily accessible. They say fall was the best time of year in this little town. You can already see some bright yellow and orange leaves cascading down from the trees before resting on the ground. It's pleasant to see the seasons change right before your eyes as time swiftly went by. Alan was right behind me. He awkwardly stood at the doorsteps. His lips were pulled into a thin line as he seemed hesitant to enter. Don't be shy, come in. He's a vampire. I beckoned him to take the first step. It was like trying to let in this cautious stray animal, lost and confused. Alan finally stepped in, and the creaky floorboards of the house releasing a soft groan under him. Alan seemed to settle himself in immediately, heading to the kitchen first before I could even tell him where it was. Guess he was as hungry as I was. Yeah, this place is older than the town itself, but hey, it's home for now. I don't mind. You work with what you got. Sleep and cry! Oh no. He already saw me sleep. I dropped the bags of food on the counter and Alan followed suit, rummaged through, taking out the key ingredients to make breakfast. Or brunch by technicality now. I was surprised how much food I was taking out of the bags. I didn't realize my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Shopping hungry isn't really the best idea first thing in the morning, especially when you haven't eaten in a while. So, what are you in the mood for? Are you gonna make it, bro? Eggs in a basket. What is eggs in a basket, bro? Breakfast burrito or pancakes? You know what? I don't know what eggs in a basket are. But I love me some breakfast burritos, I'm gonna be honest. Breakfast burritos are damn good. I'm in the mood for a breakfast burrito. They're really easy to make and I'm so used to them. Really? I feel like that's harder than pancakes. Pancakes? You guys are nuts! Well, okay, I'm Canadian and I eat pancakes probably way too often. So no pancakes. Well, that's not surprising. I think it's one of those staple foods every college kid gets, I assume. Oh no. Oh no. Is this gonna be a microwave breakfast burrito? Oh no. Oh no, man. Anything specific you want to add? I'm not one to brag, but I get real fancy with my burritos. You could say I mastered my craft. Fancy. Also, whenever I play these goddamn visual novels and we eat pancakes, they're always eating them with, like, honey or, like, just strawberries or some bullshit like that, chat. Where's the maple syrup? I never see it, okay? Only way to eat pancakes, okay, is with maple syrup. Whatever, you can add whatever you like, but it's gotta have maple syrup or else that shit's gonna be dry as hell, okay? Alan cocked an eyebrow at me, curious about what I meant. I flashed him a smile, rushing to the fridge and pulling out some ingredients to make the perfect breakfast burrito. Stop with your Aunt Jemima. No, okay? Canadian maple syrup, okay? What's all this? Prepare to have the best breakfast that my tiny little hands can conjure up. Yeah, well, real maple syrup, not table syrup. My feet took me to the fridge, prying open the door, still struggling with the stubborn handle. Managed to do it, thankfully. Turned my back to get anything else I needed for our breakfast. I could hear some shuffling from behind me, followed by Alan positioning himself next to me. Let me help you there, doe eyes. I jolted, startled by how close he was, but nodded as he settled in. You know how to cook, Alan?
Yes.
Actually, I don't really eat or make much food at home, but breakfast was always my specialty. Alan turned up the heat from the stove and placed a pan on top. He extended his hand out, and I proceeded to give him the ingredients for our burritos. Could use this type of teamwork around. Specialty, huh? Am I in the presence of the finest breakfast chefs in town? Well, I learned from one of the best types of teachers. Oh, and who would that be? He's gonna say life. I wouldn't want to bore you with that. I let out an offended noise, placing a hand to my chest in a dramatic fashion. You're not gonna tell me? Come on! You can't just say that and not expect me to be intrigued. He's not gonna tell me. That's something that I noticed. Alan seems to know a lot more about me than I do of him. Yeah, keep the conversation going. Tell me, bro. I'm taking an interest in you. Being mysterious all of a sudden? I quipped, crossing my arms across my chest while Alan kept silent. I caught wind of a frown on his face. It appeared I might have touched something sensitive that Alan doesn't want to talk about. Maybe I should lay off of him. Why'd he bring it up? The familiar voice of Alan interrupts my thoughts. He was leaning in closer by the second. I could practically feel his breath on my face. Practically inches away. He was getting closer. What? Brother got, we were cooking burritos, I made him uncomfortable, and then he went in for the kiss? Also, chat, why did you say yes right away? Personal space, brother, what the hell? Oh, wait. I pressed my lips to his, and he leaned in. Alan seemed like he had been longing for it. His hand raised by my cheek, craving more. He's nearly devouring my face like a starving dog. No, I'm not gonna do that, you sicko. Bro's got a sloppy kiss, though. Nice. It's getting hard to breathe. Tried to pull my lips away just for a moment to catch my breath. He smashed his lips again. What? I began to shudder. My hands made their way to his chest. It was a pathetic attempt to try and pry him away. Kiss was magnetic and I only wanted more. Then why am I pushing him away? Our hot breaths hit the other's skin. Who knew Alan could take my breath away?
Was that good?
This writing is fire, bro. Emily let out a breathy, short laugh. I think you're rather greedy. Alan's thumb ran across my cheek affectionately. His touch felt warm and comforting. But I think I could also get used to this too. I love it when men kiss me in the middle of breakfast that I just met the day before. There was a pause of silence between us, but the sound of my heart beating against my chest roared through my ears. Couldn't read Alan's expression, his eyes only staring into mine. What could he be thinking about? I think we should eat now, huh? We don't want the food to get cold. I awkwardly said, writhing within Alan's arms to the counter. Don't call me a man whore. And, sorry I didn't mention this sooner, but I have to meet up with a friend later. Oh. Alan's face seemed to fall, all the joy and positivity now sucked out of him. You can come if you want. I'm sure Erica wouldn't mind. His face didn't seem to change expression, not even an eye twitch. Erica, he mumbled under his breath, carefully considering the invite. If you don't want to, then that's okay. No, I'm going. I blinked at him. I'm not. Don't call me MrClockWorks. What the hell, man? I didn't do it on purpose, okay? My hand slipped, and I hit the wrong option. Well, if you're sure. Alan smiled at me as I grabbed our plates. That was a little strange from him. I hope I didn't make him feel obligated to come with me. After some time, I was able to remember where the park actually was. I don't visit much, only came for the occasional walk. I did not do that! You sick bastard. Okay? I grabbed his ass cheeks, okay? I squeezed his cheeks, brother. That's all I did, okay? PG-13. So it wasn't too busy around this time. There was the occasional kid here and there. The place was often taken over by old people feeding the pigeons or students from campus. If I was really lucky, I would listen to some live music from music groups and get tips from the locals. I even heard about really late night college parties being hosted, but I wasn't usually invited to any of them. The telltale signs if a party did happen, the park would be littered with those typical red Solo cups. I looked over to Alan, expecting him to have something to say, but I was met with an unpleasant look from him. Bro, why are you so angry? We just made out. He seemed off. His eyes scanned around, almost like he was on guard. On guard! He saw that I was looking at him and instantly smiled at me, trying to come off that he wasn't bothered at all. Also, let's take a hydrate check. I really needed that. I needed it. I nervously flashed him back a grin in return. Chat? I hear my name through the whole commotion of the park. There sat Erica on a bed of green grass, an intricate lacy pink blanket spread on the ground. Go get water, now. Mods? Tie her up. Did she set up this study date like a picnic? She even packed snacks and drinks. Oh my god, it's my second favorite golf ball head. I love her. You made it. I briefly waved at Erica as we both approached her. Her usual apathetic face never faltered, even when she caught a glance at the sight of Alan. Oh, you brought a friend? She looked over to Alan. She seemed a little taken aback. In all fairness, I probably should have advised her beforehand. You didn't even send a text? You nuts? Yo, tell your friends you're gonna bring a third wheel. What the hell? Now it's gonna be awkward when we start making out with Erica. You don't mind? Hopefully. There was an awkward pause. Erica nervously adjusted her skirt before giving a response, but she still kept a cool head. No, that's fine, but this means I didn't bring enough food to feed all 4 of us. 4 of us? 4? Chat! I heard a voice coming to my right, and I was met with a bright, cheerful face. Hello? Hello, sir. Get them hairy arms.
Hey!
Hey! Chat! I recognize that dorky smile from anywhere. Stu. My eyes slowly blinked, and the hamster wheels in my head quickly started to turn.
You're here! It's been so long!
Stood there for a couple of seconds in complete shock. The bastard I haven't seen since high school. Couldn't help but smile at him. What the hell are you even doing here? You didn't tell me you were around. Wow, he's got that I don't care look. I wanted to surprise you. Isn't that cool? Erica said she knew you and agreed to invite me to the study date so we could see each other. Oh, it's a study date, huh? Hesitantly agreed. Yeah. I didn't think to realize me and Stu were letting our conversation get in the way of our study date until Erica cut it short, clearing her throat sternly. Hi, Fire Shark. Hi, Gigabox Liz. Mind telling me that change of plans, chat? Oh, right. I nervously rubbed the back of my neck and gestured to Alan, who was standing right behind me. Didn't take into account that Alan was being left out of our chit-chat in my reunion. This is Alan. We crossed paths not too long ago. As soon as I introduced him, I was met with silence. Erica and Stu looked baffled. Alan hasn't even uttered a word. Alan, this is where you say hello, okay, darling? Hi. Fuck, he fucked it up. It's always... they do not fuck with him. Yeah, they're not a fan. Alan's voice shook me up a bit. Couldn't help but let out a nervous laugh. Pleasure. Hey. Everyone falls into an awkward silence, only the natural folly of the park filling the dead air. I have to think of a conversation starter. Quick! Nope. There we go. Let's talk... let's talk to Alan to start. Let's talk with Alan to start, okay? We'll come back. So, Alan, I hope you don't mind me just studying. Today was probably the most boring hangout for us. Alan's face brightened up when I talked to him. It was like all his nerves completely melted away.
I don't mind at all. Anything for you, Doe Eyes.
I'm sorry, that's... Brother, okay. I know the girlies are loving this. Maybe the boys, too. Oh, he was using that nickname still. In front of them. I could hear Stu muttering something to himself, but I was unable to pick up anything intelligible. Bro's jelly as fuck! That's way too nice. Way too nice, bro. That is like the most corny line I've heard in a long time. In front of people. In front of... He likes us. Yeah, I think he likes you a lot. Okay, it's too late at this point. Let it slide. You feel uncomfortable? Correct, Alan. He liked his nickname for you. I'm a girly. I'm not loving this. Alan needs to leave. Alan needs to leave. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh man. Personally, chat. Personally, I like, I like nice people. I like cuteness. I do think he's a little pushy with it, okay? If a girl started calling me doe eyes on the second day and kissing me on the second day, I'd probably be a little concerned for my well-being, that I'm not going to be kidnapped, okay? But this is fine. You liked his nickname for you. Oh, we're gonna act like we love it this run. We're gonna play the other routes later, okay? You liked his nickname for you. It's no issue. I thought it was kind of cute, especially when I don't know anything about him. That's only my concern, okay? Shut the fuck up, man. Thought it was kind of cute. In fact, I'd kidnap him, okay, so I could learn more about him. I looked back to Stu and Erica, who we all silently agreed to continue with the plan of the study date. Erica's fucking pissed. We can study for a few minutes and have the rest of the hour to finish up the assignment. How does that sound? There's that, then. I look over to Alan, smiling up to him. Only to be met with an unpleasant scowl. He was staring daggers to the two in front of him, but once his eyes met me, his expression softened. Huh. That's a red flag. Actually, I'd be kind of annoyed if I saw that. You're not allowed to not fuck with my friends. What the hell? Unease fell to the pit of my stomach. Usually Alan was more or less talkative with me, but then again he told me he never really interacted with anyone else. I'm the only one he had spoken to. Quite frankly, I thought he was kind of exaggerating. I mean, Doomsbury was a small college town. Almost everyone knew each other, even if it was through a friend of a friend. We all sat down together, all in a neat little circle. The basket of food perfectly sat in the middle. Alan sat the closest to me, dropping down to the grass and positioned his knee up to his chest. I saw Erica take out some assignments and a book we had been assigned. Should I go over the lesson for you? That would be nice. Erica nodded at me, graciously placing a pencil right behind her ear while flipping through the textbook. Throughout the day, we mostly talked amongst ourselves, while Alan and Stu sat in awkward silence. Yikes. I've been there. I've been in this exact position with a guy who likes my girl, and I know he likes my girl. Except in my situation, it was longer than 2 days. And, I gotta say, either way, it's really awkward, okay? I looked over to Erica, noting how her fingers lightly traced over the text on the surface of the page. The book Erica was holding caught my attention. It looked rather old, the edges already fading from its original color, and the paper crinkled with every movement. So, what book did you pick for our assignment? Nothing like a double yandere meet cute. Nice, yes. Erica turned over to the cover of the book, and I read its title. Whispers of the Hanged. The title sounded a little gruesome. Nice. So what's it about? The actual history of the Salem witch trials goes through all the grim details of what women of that time went through. The excruciating executions. That's awesome. And no, okay, well, not the... I just meant... I mean, it's awesome to read a book about that sort of thing. Like, I like learning. Not the actual... No, not the witch trial. They weren't awesome. No! Alright, Ren. Alright. That's a bit barbaric, eh? It was a beat of silence. Erica gave him a look. I wasn't sure what to describe it. Was that anger, surprise, or both? I feel like I should say something, but... ease the tension. For my own sanity, okay? I need to ease the tension here. It is barbaric, but that's history, you know? I forced out a laugh, trying to get others to join. The only one that did so was Stu. Alan simply crossed his arms, and Erica remained silent, but looked down in her book. Why is Alan so fucking... He's like, you're not allowed to say a fucking word around me, Stu. Bro, at least Stu's a real one, yeah. At least Stu's willing to have fun, man. Not a fan of real-life violent crimes. Or reading it, for that matter. What?
Good thing it's not your assignment, then.
Well, so much for that plan. I did the best I could. Tension was so thick you could cut it. Hey, chat! Stu waved in front of me, graciously saving me from this awkward moment. I hope you didn't replace me already. Look at you making friends! I let out a sigh of relief, and I was sure that Erica did so too. All attention was now on Stu. If I knew him well enough, he would try his best to not to appear socially awkward. Hopefully he can ramble his way out of this one. This takes me back when we used to do homework together. Remember? Oh yeah, you copied off of me. You let me. Not all the time. Stu stumbled on his words and let out a pout. Hi, sharks. We would study in that old treehouse of yours. When in reality, we would watch anime. Based. I smiled at him, memories flooding back, and with so much warmth still lingering in them. I was pretty sure Stu's parents knew we weren't even studying, but they didn't stop us. Stu gave me a smile, shuffling closer to me, naturally drawn to me again. Kind of weird that you shuffled towards me, but okay. Anime. Weeb! I jumped, startled by Alan speaking. Stu appeared so as well, his face going white as he looked over my shoulder. Didn't even know Alan stood right behind me, his hot breath at my neck. Yeah, you watch it too. I don't think the man who lives in the wood watches anime. Alan wasn't planning on replying anytime soon. He was like an on and off switch, only replying with as little to no words as possible, and became silent again. Every time someone tried to calm down the situation, I'm getting literally sandwiched between the two men, chat. Tried to calm down the situation, the atmosphere would become hostile again. I'm starting to regret bringing Alan with me. I tried to speak to again.
Listen, man. I'm trying to be as friendly as I can with you.
No, Stu, no. No, this is too cringe. Stu, you can't say that. That's too fucking cringe. A man witch. You know, I actually prefer my own sloppy joes, but I'll take a sloppy Alan. Stu spoke up before me. There was still some hesitation with the way he spoke. We're trying. He proceeded to gesture to both him and Erica, much to her surprise.
I get that you're also a friend of theirs, And we don't have to be your friends, but throw us a freaking bone. You don't have to be here.
So fucking... Wait, Stu? I love the energy, but he just said anime. That's all he said. That's all he said, okay? I know it's true what you're saying, but a little soon, okay? Bro's jealous as fuck. Oh, Cat, welcome home. There was a beat of silence. My heart could stop right then and there. Who are you again? Do you even have plans after this whole college thing? From what I've seen, I can't really see you having a stable career. Any backup plans if it goes south? Alan, you don't even know this guy.
Okay then, that's it.
Erica closed the textbook she was currently reading. I think we should call it off from here. I blinked, a little taken aback by Erica's abrupt leave. Erica, I can't concentrate like this. We could try to plan out another day to study, hopefully with no other interruptions. Yeah, chat, it might have been a bad idea to bring Alan, you know. I just think if you ever bring like a guy you're interested in, should probably wait a little bit before you introduce him to your friends, you know? Nar? Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Maybe, like, tell your friends at least? I don't know. There's a beat of silence as Erica gave Alan a side-eye. Alan only drilled holes in her in return. Hey, stop drilling my friend! Without a moment to lose, Erica packed everything, but let us keep the snacks she brought. See you around, chat. Later, Stu. I watched her leave, feeling a bit defeated. Wait, she just left Alan and wait, she just left Stu here. Wait, Stu? Wait, Erica! Erica! I guess this is also my cue to leave, huh? I look back to Stu. Oh, he's so... Dude, he's our friend. Wait, I actually feel bad for Stu, bro. Bro's like our friend from high school, and we just got to see him for, like, in years. Wait, I actually feel bad for Stu. Look at him, he's pouting. Look back to Stu, blades of grass falling from his pants as he patted himself down. Sorry things got out of hand. We can hang out next time when you're free. Stu gave me a reassuring smile and bid farewell. He didn't even bother to say anything to Alan. I mean, Alan didn't even bother to say hello, okay? I think that's reasonable. Sort of confused with what's going on. This is a day 2, Cat. But all you need to know is we just met this golf ball guy a day ago, and he's really into us, and apparently we're really into him, okay? And we introduced him to our friends, and he said nothing to them, basically, and was really weird and awkward and aggressive the whole time. Oh, and he stared daggers at them the whole time. Really useful. Bye, Stu. I mean, I don't blame him with how things turned out. Oh, also, we just found out that Alan doesn't like anime, and I think that's worthy enough to dump him. Well, that was a disaster. I couldn't stop replaying what happened over and over in my head. Seeing Stu and Erica's faces be so upset and even unsettled, I wanted everyone to get along, but... Doe Eyes, are you mad? Alan didn't seem to get it. Really? What makes you think that? I snapped at him, rubbing the bridge of my nose in frustration. I just wanted to go home. Here is Alan walking behind me like a lost dog. I didn't mean to upset ya. Oh, so upsetting Erica and Stu was with intent, right? He winced as we both reached the door at the front of my house. Well, you did invite me. Yeah, and that falls on you to be a decent guest, bro. What? He spoke in a mumbling, soft tone. Alan looked down at the ground, anxiously hitting it with the tip of his shoe. His eyes looked at me, as if if I just kicked a puppy. What? Ugh, he had a point. I did drag him to the park. I didn't drag him, I invited him. He said yes. But how was I supposed to know he would have pulled a stunt like that? Felt like Erica was beginning to enjoy my company. Stu was there for me after so long. Was this whole thing my fault?
They shouldn't have left you.
What? Huh?
They left you. I know I'm not the best to be around other people, but that doesn't mean they can leave you behind when things get intense.
What? I didn't. I stared at him, and as he did so with me, it only hit me like that, unlike Stu and Erica, he stood by my side. Because he didn't have a problem with me. What is this argument? What is this thought, bro? What is this thought process? Of course he'd stay with you. He's the one causing the problem. Are you gaslighting me, my man? It only hit me that, unlike Stu and Erica, he stood by my side. I'm still upset, just a bit less on him. I don't know why I didn't expect him. A woodsman all isolated by himself in some cabin wouldn't get along with other people. I've crimson-colored glasses. Yeah, it's okay, Aster. Simp as much as you like. I mean, you know, we might all change our minds once he takes off the jacket, you know? Then why is it when I interact with him he's so easy to talk to? Oh, that's easy. He's manipulating you. I sighed. I mean, what? No. Mind if I stay? Whatever. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some extra blankets and a pillow for you. Oh, you don't have to, Doe Eyes. Can't leave you pillowless, Alan. Besides, I'm kinda cold. Quickly ran upstairs to my bedroom, leaving Alan by his lonesome for now. Luckily for him, my bed was swarmed with multiple blankets and pillows. It's like my own little comfortable nest where I could rot away. Bed rotting. Picked up a decently thick, cozy blanket and a pillow, bundling up in my arms, the corners dragging across the floor as I awkwardly made my way downstairs again. Yeah, why is he staying the night? He literally lives not that far from here. Yeah, we didn't invite him either. Okay, sure, why not? Couldn't even see the steps of the stairs with this blanket wrapped around me like some sort of cocoon, but I managed to make it out alive. Make him go home. Okay, bro. Date's up. Go home. It's the second day. Alan gave me a smile, still sitting on my couch, looking like a dog waiting for its owner. Throw the pillow at him. Yeah, throw it at him. No, we'll hand the pillow. I don't know which one's better, but I'll hand him the pillow, I guess. Decided to be nice, walking over to him and simply handed him the pillow. He gladly took it off my hands and placed it on his lap. We'll replay for the bad stuff, the bad choices, I guess, after. I plopped myself beside him on the couch, throwing the blanket across the couch. Slowly landed on both me and Alan, taking its warmth. Now it's just us, opposite sides of the couch, in the cozy glow from the TV, in silence. Yeah, just us. Hey. I smiled warmly at him, but there was this dreadful awkward silence between us. My eyes wandered off, panicking on what to say next. Hi, Chaotic Bean. It's been a while since I've watched some TV. Thankfully, Alan brought up a topic. Same. I haven't sat down in my living room and watched something in a while. I think he means in a long time. I heard some shuffling from the couch. He was getting closer. You know, we're kind of having a Netflix and chill session. I nervously laughed, scratching the side of my cheek. What's that? Alan looked at me with those big, confused eyes of his. You don't know? Alan shook his head, leaving me dumbfounded. Guess that makes some sense. He lives out in the woods. He wasn't exactly someone I would take to understand modern slang, but he must have some knowledge, right? Wait, did we just basically say we're gonna bang? What the fuck? God, now I have to explain what that means. Well, it's like a thing people do. It's sort of a casual date or hookup thing, you know? It is not a casual date. Excuse me. Hookup thing is more like... this is day 2. Okay, I guess we're just gonna take off the pants, I guess. That was a terrible explanation, chat. So, do you want to call this a date? I mean, it's on the casual side, like you said. If it's too casual or something, we could just say we're hanging out. I could only look at him, too stunned to speak. But I sense he was waiting for a response, for me to hint at something more. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Alan tilted his head to the side like a confused dog. He had his whole focus on me. He shifted closer. Well, think about it. I gave it some thought, huddling my legs together. I was hesitant to answer. What could I even say to him? I wasn't even sure how to feel about this situation. Alan just walked into my life, and he was just kind of here now. He did just, literally walk into your house and just follow you everywhere. Like a pesky stray following me around and refusing to leave. I occasionally looked back to Alan, those hopeful puppy-like eyes staring back at me. I can't put my finger on it. It gets hard to befriend people as you get older, especially when you don't have a group to back you up. As I spoke, I didn't face him. My eyes stayed glued to the ground, piecing together whatever my mind thought of. Why so many dog comparisons? Because that man is a dog, and I'm gonna make him bark for me. But having someone like you immediately click feels freeing. There was a beat of silence before I felt some weight shifting on the other side. Next thing I knew, I was being pushed down to my back. Alan slowly creeping towards me. Then that's a good thing, right? He had me cornered. The most I could do was just lie there, stunned.
I could get rid of everything for you, Doe. If you let me.
I'm not going to be jump scared, right? We're not going to get I don't have to censor this, right? I swallowed nervously. I couldn't speak. Like something was stuck in my throat. What? His eyes pierced mine. It was almost uncanny that I couldn't guess what he was thinking. What should I even say? Don't say get ready! It felt like an eternity of nothing but silence, my heart beating like a drum. I wanted to stay quiet, as if silence would take me out of this situation. Don't say so, Glizzy! I'm gonna kick his Glizzy. Well, but Alan is not letting go without an answer. Oh, okay. Stay silent, say that you like him, let him... Just gonna, hey guys, it's me, Clock. I'm gonna let him surprise you. I don't know. Surprise me. He hummed.
With pleasure, Doe Eyes.
Swiftly, Alan took a hold of my legs and pulled me closer to him. Letting himself be entrapped between my legs, he dove straight onto my mouth, hungry for a kiss. There's nothing showing, but, Let me look at this game again. Let me look at the tags on this again. Let me just make sure there's nothing, I don't think there's anything bad in the second. I mean, it did say there will be sexual and violent themes. But I didn't think... Okay, okay, I don't see any mention of it. Okay, it's desperate and needy. Alan clung to me like his life depended on it, and I didn't try to pull away. Couldn't help but find it intoxicating. I can barely breathe. Alan. I gasped out to breathe some air, leaving Alan breathing heavily and looking at me, those eyes gawking at me like fresh meat, starved. Immediately, Alan attacked the crook of my neck, peppering kisses and nibbling at my sensitive skin. Then he bit down. Wait, I know it's not the most romantic setting, but are we really doing this? Do you want to? He's got 2 golf balls, 1 big golf ball in the middle. You say he is a chode? Stop. Can't stop this, chat. Yeah, I do. A devilish smirk appeared on Alan's face. What a good dough. Okay, I can't. I don't want this to jump scare anybody. He went for the same spot on my neck as before, to properly leave a mark on me this time. Felt a sting of pain as Alan sank his teeth. It wasn't deep enough to puncture skin, but enough to leave an impression. His head slowly dove further down from my neck to my chest, and then to my stomach. Alan struggled a bit to get my clothing off, leaving my legs bare and vulnerable to the cold.
You know, I could get used to this view.
I'm just gonna say hey. I'm just gonna... Everybody, 2 days, 2 days. I've known Alan for 2 days. That's all I'm giving you guys. That's all I'm giving you. Just... Alan settled between my legs, both of his needy hands up for grabs on each thigh. You would like that, wouldn't you? Look at this devilish face. Alan let out a soft giggle, rubbing his cheek against my thigh. Can you blame me? I simply rolled my eyes, letting him indulge himself as he pleased. However, I couldn't deny that seeing him between my inner thighs was about the most tantalizing thing anyone has ever done to me. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, that's fine. I can show this. I can show this. Hey, guys. Look, see? Bite me. Ah! That's not that bad. Although, I'm not going to show you anything more because I'm really scared right now, chat. I'm really scared. My body jolted at the sharp sting again. However, this was more than welcomed. I couldn't help but moan a little, encouraging Alan to go further. My body started to grow hot. Another one here. Alan mumbled to himself, marking up my thighs with hickeys, hungrily searching for any missed spots. This time he wasn't holding back. Alan, can you... Ow! Okay, this is how I know. This is a little untrue. You can't give someone a hickey during the act, okay? They're gonna wake up tomorrow and get it, okay? Okay. I'm trying to get views, but not that many views. Brother, what is happening? Okay, it's the second day. That one hurt. He sank his teeth in more and more. I could see Alan's eyes peering over to me, trying to see my reaction. He let out a satisfied chuckle as I felt something warm pooling around that certain area he just bit. Then his tongue licked it, wiping it clean. Did you just draw blood? He looked far too pleased with himself. Before I could get another word out, I felt something hot and wet licking me. Felt like I was melting on his tongue. Oh! Oh! I told you he was a vampire! Good boys don't bite too hard. I yanked on Alan's hair on impulse, hitching my breath. That seemed to get a reaction from him. Oh, sorry. No, you can do it again, actually. Could you actually pull a bit harder this time? Alan! Oh. Yeah. Alan continued to let his tongue do... I gave his hair a second tug, a lot harder like he requested. The living room filled up with a chorus of groans and something else.
You sound so happy. I hope I'm doing a good job.
Stop! Stop! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! You're doing so good. It'll be great if you keep your mouth there until I say otherwise. Could tell that got a rise out of Alan. He laughed like a I hope to God, chat, you do that when he does this to you, okay? He lapped up like a hungry dog eating its last meal. It's going fast. I can't read this. I can't. I'm sorry, Ben. I'll wait. My begging fell on... Why me? My begging fell on deaf ears. Then again, I was starting to become a mumbling mess, with Alan not even giving time to process. It's not showing anything, okay? It's just showing the same thing again, but I'm not risking anything else, okay? So you get me. Hi. No. Why? This is scary. My mind went blank, a wave of pleasure crushing me under its weight, and my body left quivering. Alan gave one last... Okay. Tastes so good. I breathed heavily. Alan got on top of me, licked his lips seductively, satisfied smirk permanent on his face. Someone looks pretty happy. You have experience with this kind of stuff. Maybe you can guide me through the whole thing. What is you? What? Excuse me? Maybe next time, Alan, but I let out a yawn. Thanks. I really needed that, actually. Bye, Alan. We both sat in peaceful silence again. The TV softly drowned out our surroundings, and my eyes began to grow heavy. I felt soft kisses to my jaw trailing up to my cheek.
I'm looking forward to next time. Good night, Doe Eyes.
Oh, okay. It's probably fine now. It's probably fine now. Imagine if I got, like, flashed right there. Like, as soon as I did that. End of day 2. Okay. Okay, that is the end of day 2. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save. So then I have a day 2 save. Okay, end of day 2. Oh, we get a little credits. Okay, woo! You guys are sick. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this, chat. I don't know how I feel about this one, okay? That was something. I just read softcore to you. I hope you enjoyed that. You picked it, Clock. I did. I did do that. The story's progressing a little fast for my taste, but for, you know, you know, personally, I'm more of a fan of a bit of a slow start. I'm not really, I want you to read more. No! I can't. I'm too cringe for it's too cringe. I can't. Look, I'm personally more of a fan of a slow start. You know, I do understand it though. And for, you know, that obsessive love, you know, that obsessive, like, wild love, you know, I get it. This is probably really good for that type of stuff. So if my reactions seem a little off, it's just because personally, it takes me a long time before I'd even be willing to think about this sort of thing with another person. So it is a little sudden. And it just feels like there's not a whole lot of chemistry between us. That's just my personal opinion. Now, to be fair, the characters made it clear that they kind of like their looks, like, a lot, like attractiveness. And to me, I'm not attracted to Alan. I don't know. It's just like the golf ball head characters kind of games. I never really think of them as that. My brother just asked for the name of the game. My Dear Hatchet Man. Apparently the game is this is a remake of it. But I can definitely see, by the way, I could definitely see why you'd be attracted to Alan. Okay? I could definitely see it, you know? I'm not either. He reminds me of the Purple Man FNAF. Purple guy. William Afton. Alan Afton. Oh my god. Oh my god, the man behind the slaughter. Sorry. I'm fucking around too much. Let's go see what happens when we're an asshole, okay? Let's go see what happens when we're a dick to this guy, okay, chat? Does that sound good or what? Let's go. Reply nervously. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Okay. Sorry, let me rephrase. We're gonna skip. I'm gonna be hitting the skip button, but we're gonna be a dick to him. Okay? As you speak. I think I'll pass, bro. I'd be happy. I think I'll pass. I don't want to catch rabies or get my face scratched. I leave wild animals alone. Your loss. That's still really dangerous, Alan. Okay. Nope, I'm not a criminal, Alan. I'm completely innocent. You will not rope me into petty theft here. That was just one time. Well, they believe you. If I can convince them that you were my partner in crime. Alan placed his arms behind his back and swayed his way over to me. Devilish smile never left his face. Cease, Alan! Okay, skip. Make your leave? Yeah, let's just leave without him, actually. Well, okay, I'll save again. But this time I'll just leave. No. There we go, okay. Let's just leave. Let's make our leave. Can't stay much longer. I should get some food before I pass out from malnourishment. Alan gave me a worried expression. Felt a little bad for making a joke like that. Know that some people take skipping meals very seriously. Tried to eat as much as I could. I wasn't trying to starve myself on purpose. I just forgot to eat and sometimes it felt like a chore. Man, that's crazy. That's not the same for me. I fucking feel it, man. I'm like, eat food, idiot. Dude, I don't know. I wish I could, like, forget to eat. What the fuck? I'm like, my stomach, I'm like at work and my stomach's like beating my guts, okay? But I love food, so I love cooking, so it's never really a chore. I mean, it is sometimes, but it's not that bad. You didn't eat. That's the life of a college student for you, Alan. Speaking of which, I gotta do boring class stuff. See you around when I get the chance. Wait, Stopped dead in my tracks with Alan calling out for me. Leaving so soon? We could hang out some more. How about we get you something to eat first? I appreciate it, Alan, but it's just me doing some studies. I wouldn't want to bore you with that. Alan looked like a kicked puppy, his eyes growing wider and clasping his hands together. I can already see him going down on his knees and begging me at this point.
Come on.
No. Alan, I have to go. Sorry. Turned around, setting my sights to head to the convenience store like I originally intended. Alan's tone sounded disappointed. Felt kind of bad to leave him behind, but I didn't have time to faffle about with some guy I just met. I needed food, and I had to meet up with Erica later. Oh, we actually left him. Oh, shit. Okay. I made my way out of the woods, a few twigs scratching my pants. I was greeted again by the worn-out sidewalk, the path lining on the horizon along with the houses on the other side of the street. Didn't waste any time hurrying to the food box, nor did I want to be late for that study date. It's not like my grades were the worst, but they could be a lot better. The most recent grade on my English assignment was rather humbling. The image of Professor McCroy shamefully shaking his head was burned in my mind. Excuse me, what's going on back there? Hey, yo, what's going on back there? Are they doing stuff? I was hit with the cool air-conditioned breeze as I walked in. Same usual ding of the store was then followed by the most unenthusiastic welcome from two employees, both in unison. My hand reached over the stack of plastic baskets and I made my way around the store. Thought about what I could even eat, checking the prices so I would be within my budget. Perhaps buy a snack on my way back home. Just a little treat.
Huh?
Oh, we meet. Oh! The chat? I was pulled out of focus hearing my name being called.
Oh my god. Is that you?
Heard a voice coming to my right, and I was met with a bright, cheerful face.
Hey!
Chat! I recognized that dorky smile from anywhere. Stu! My eyes slowly blinked, and the hamster wheels in my head quickly started to turn. Fancy seeing you here. If it weren't in a public area, I would have dropped my basket right then and there. Stu flashed me a grin, the bastard I hadn't seen since high school standing right before me. Seeing me here? How the hell did you get here? Why are you here? It's my job to bother you, is it not? That cheeky comment he made was met with a playful punch on his arm. Stu let out a soft oof, rubbing his side, but kept that smile on his face. It's not what I meant. I thought you said you didn't have a chance to move here, so... As my words trailed off, Stu scratched the back of his head uncomfortably, letting out a nervous laugh.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what the forces of the universe are doing, but I'll be sure to thank them.
You got accepted? Stu didn't give me an answer. His teeth flashed a proud smile and a wink, his hand comically placed under his chin. And you didn't tell me. Well, I was going to. You see, I want to believe that. Stu pouted his lips. His brows creased together while throwing his head back like a child not getting the toy he wanted.
At least say you're glad to see me.
No way, do not pull that on me. Okay, that's enough torturing the poor guy. Can't promise that I can hold myself back, but it's been a while since I've last even spoken with Stu. We used to text each other almost every day, but over time, our conversations would stop being engaging, and eventually, he just stopped responding. I shouldn't dwell on that right now. I mean, he's here now. I really am glad to see you, Stu. He smiled at me. Well, he could have been going through a rough time himself, you know? Yeah, it's nice to finally see you again. We both fell to a silence, with Stu's eyes falling to the floor, and his hands stuffing the bags of his pockets. So, got any plans right now? Oh, I almost forgot what I was even here for. Yeah, actually, I was gonna make breakfast and study with a friend. Oh. Stu shifted awkwardly in place, his well-worn scuffed white sneakers tapped at the tile floor of the store. By that tone of his voice, he sounded disappointed. That's too bad. I was looking forward to catching up with you. Stu's lips slowly tugged at a sad but hopeful smile, his eyes widened and all teary-eyed. I let out a loud sigh. I should be happy that he has now the decency to reach out to me this time. However, I can't just let him tag along out of nowhere. Stu, do you want to come? His face brightened as if he wasn't begging me to take him out just a minute ago. Poly-M relationship with all of them. Wow. That's the solution, huh? Oh, wow, chat. I would love to. Guess that settles it. Oh. Oh, and we skipped breakfast. It's been forever since I last talked to Stu. While I didn't add much to the conversation on our way to the park, he kept things lively, even making me laugh. It's been a while since I've been this happy. Wait, are we more happy with Stu than my dear Hatchet Man? So, anything new lately? Have classes been easy on you? Made any friends? Well, made a couple. Those two being a college classmate I barely talked to and a guy I just met. I'm guessing this Erica person is one of them. That she is. Stu gave me a playful expression after he pestered me with questions. While I love Stu and he is my best friend, I hope he doesn't embarrass me in front of Erica. Yeah, I feel like Alan would hate him more now. While we weren't close by any means, Erica did try to talk to me. Whether that was because she truly wanted to be a friend or she just pitied me, I don't really want to know. Erica has told me that she doesn't usually pass time with classmates outside of class. Said that she had too many instances of guys wanting to borrow her bras. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Who would ever say that? Yikes. Chat. I hear my name through the whole commotion in the park. There sat Erica on a bed of green grass, an intricate lacy pink blanket spread on the ground. Did she set up the study date like a picnic? Okay, we read this. Okay.
You made it!
Ooh, that mic, though. I briefly waved at Erica as we both approached her. Her usual apathetic face never faltered, even when she caught a glance at the sight of Stu. And who's this? This is a friend of mine, Stu. Also, I didn't mention, I actually really enjoy the voice acting. I think it's awesome. Even Partial is great, and these are great. I think they really fit the characters, actually. This is a friend of mine, Stu. Huh. I thought he knew her already. Hey, nice to meet ya. Name's Stu. I sighed, and Stu extended his hand towards Erica. Look on her face. I could tell she wasn't exactly charmed, at least from what I could see. Erica took Stu's hand. Her usual dead, expressionless eyes never faltered. Pleasure's all mine. Her voice remained monotonous, but there was a drag to her words, almost like she's sarcastic. I stared at both of them, two extreme shaking hands. One was happy to be there, and the other one's gaze slowly made their way towards my direction. Erica staring daggers at me. Want to tell me the change of plans, chat? Sorry. It's kind of last minute, and I haven't seen Stu since high school. My rambling was cut short, and a slight shiver ran down my spine. So hard to tell that what Erica was thinking due to her blank demeanor. Maybe I should just shut up instead of coming up with an excuse. Well, are we going to study or not? I packed some lunch just in case. Both me and Stu look over the setup. There were only a couple of things that could be eaten along with small amounts of snacks scattered. Stu frowned. I guess there's not enough food for one more. Well, what do you think? No? There was a beat of silence. If looks could kill, Stu would be dead on the spot with Erica's cold stare. Even I felt a chill down my spine.
Good boy.
No, the good boy. Fast learner. Good boy. Keep up. Immediately folded. Fallen for Erica. Confirmed. Erica immediately perked back up and walked back to respond, with us following suit. Stu looked at me with a puzzled expression, confused about what happened. I could only return a supportive, albeit apprehensive smile. Erica didn't brush him off or insult him outright, so I guess that was a good sign. We all sat down together. Stu balding. Wow, okay. He has the same hairline as her, okay? Why? Why would you say that? They have the same hairline. I'm pretty sure so does ya boy. They're all golf ball heads wearing wigs, okay? They have the same hairline. It's literally the same. It's just how they draw people, I'm pretty sure, guys. I'm pretty sure he's just supposed to show more. I'm just got it bad like that. Stop doing my boy. You think the guy with hairy ass arms like this is going bald already? It's just the art style, guys. It just means his forehead isn't covered in bangs, okay? She has a past of bald. They're not balding. They just have 5 heads. Guys, they're golf balls, okay? The wigs aren't perfect, all right? Sexy golf balls. We all sat down together, both right across from me. The basket of food perfectly sat in the middle. Saw Erica take out some assignments and a book we had been assigned. Should I go over the lesson for you? That'd be nice. Okay, we mostly talked amongst ourselves. Sometimes Stu would join in with a brief conversation, but when he got too angsty about being left out, it's not that I was purposely trying to ignore him, far from it, but him being a part of our study date wasn't exactly the plan. Cared enough for him to come along, but then again, it's not like he gave me much time to think about. It was very last minute. I don't know whether to feel bad or be frustrated at Stu. He was the one who wanted to tag along. My eyes kept glancing over at him. He kept looking behind him, staring up at some bushes and trees, and an occasional stray dog walking around. Anything to distract him, I figured. Hey! I lost my train of thought when I heard Erica calling for Stu. I was surprised by that, even more so Stu. Erica was the first to reach over the picnic basket, pulling out a cold drink and handing it over to Stu, his eyes widening at her surprise. What? You think I wouldn't offer you at least a drink? I'm not that rude. Take it. Sweet! Stu beamed, shifting closer to Erica and reaching out to take the can of soda. Only for Erica to pull it back out of his reach. Say the magic words. Yeah, bro. Don't say sweet. Okay, you gotta say thank you. I would have been like, thank you so much. I will kiss the floor you walk on, ma'am. Huh? I'm just messing with you. Here. Stu could only let out a lighthearted but nervous chuckle, grabbing the soda slowly as if he was afraid that Erica could pull another move. Maybe I should have warned him about Erica's dry sense of humor. I already love Erica, by the way. She's the best option. It was awkward, but it was good to see them getting along at least. I didn't know much about Erica. Her presence was intimidating in the admirable kind of way. I like that Stu didn't say thank you still, by the way. She was just so cool. I wanted to get to know her better. Not trying to imply that Stu is a complete loser, but that we were both complete losers back in the day. Damn! I know that high school reputation doesn't exactly matter in the real world, but I still welcome the change with open arms. Looked over to Erica, noting how her fingers lightly traced over the text on the surface of the page. Yeah, how was your day, Erica? How was her day? Anything new going on? Erica perked up, her eyes now focusing onto me. It took her a moment to respond, but there was a vague smile on her face, one I could barely notice as she flipped the page. Nothing eventful or important for me to comment on, but I don't think that's the answer you want. There's a small awkward silence as Erica proceeds to highlight a passage from the book. She's holding a lavender highlighter marker that had a small cat paw at the end of the cap. Wait, that is so freaking cute. What the hell? They make highlighters like that? Wow, I want a highlighter like that. I tried one of the local bakeries in here. Suffice to say their pastries were decent. Then again, I'm a snob when it comes to them. Their coffee was good though. Better than the school cafe. A pastry snob? I didn't know you had expensive taste. I love pastries. We could go on pastry dates. Erica huffed out a chuckle.
Not even. I'm just used to what my dad would bake. Love and nostalgia bias is the best ingredient.
True enough. Me and Stu both laughed collectively. Before we could continue, we heard an awkward cough coming from none other than Stu himself. Oh, totally had forgotten he was even here. So I was so wrapped up with Erica.
So, do you guys watch anime?
Bro! Shut the hell up. Yes, I watch anime. Oh, great. Anime's taken over my life. Erica looked over to me with an unamused look, but there was a tiny smile slowly creeping in. Not much, but yeah. Stu perked right up, happy to be included in the conversation. He sighed in relief. Cool. Maybe we could have like a watch party. I was thinking we could have a show play in the background. Dubs are way better now, so we wouldn't have to be laser focused on subtitles. It can sort of work as white noise without getting completely focused on the plot. Erica let out a hum, almost like she wasn't even going to try to entertain the idea. What kind of show were you thinking? I was taken a bit by surprise. Was she actually considering it? I held back a sneeze. I'm the best. Okay. I could see Stu start darting his eyes to look towards me, as if I was crying out for help. I was thinking you two would like Crimson Face. It's a mecha anime with lots of action and humor. Another hum erupted from Erica. Dubs are fine, by the way. Mecha isn't really my cup of tea. I'm more into magical girls. Is it bad I'm not into either? Unless it's Gurren Lagann! Okay. I'm sure we can find something that could work. What are you into, chat? Mecha, magical girls, slice of life, horror! I feel like horror is going to be like the bad one, but I'm going to pick horror because I love horror. I'm not sure about that, chat. Stu leaned in close to me and lowered his voice.
You know how I am with horror.
Okay, well, I'm already dumping you. I look over to Erica for her response. She simply shrugged. I don't mind it, but it's gonna be more of a distraction than anything. Stu let out a chill in response, his body squirming at the
Hopefully
idea.
we don't take too much time from your body pillow girlfriend.
Oh my god, Erica's so base, dude. That got a snort out of me. Erica didn't have to read him to filth like that, but it was funny. You have no idea, Erica. Huh? I'm joking. Again. She let out a proud, almost smug smile, leaving Stu dumbfounded.
I figured you were. I thought you even had someone following us just to mess with me more.
Oh no. Oh no, chat. I think someone is following us. What?
I beg your pardon?
I could see Stu's soul leaving his body. Haha, come on, guys. You totally got someone to follow us around, right? Oh my god, Mr. Hatchet Man! Alan! I look over to Erica only to be met with the same confused expression I have. They were staring at us, at those bushes over there. Stu pointed over his shoulder, but nothing was there. Nothing but... Alan, you can't do my boy like this! Now everyone thinks Stu's crazy. Nothing but an uncomfortable silence between us. Luckily, Erica stepped in to kill off the awkward tension. Okay then. Erica closed the textbook she was currently reading. I think we should call it off from here. I need to get back home anyways. I blinked, a little taken aback by Erica's abrupt leave.
I swear, I'm not crazy.
I was crazy once. Stu frantically waved his arms, a pathetic attempt to convince Erica to believe him.
Don't worry, it's not entirely your fault.
Entirely? I can't concentrate like this. We could try to plan out another day to study, hopefully with no other interruptions. He fumbled it, chat. He fumbled her. There was a beat of silence as Erica gave Stu a side-eye. Without a moment to lose, Erica packed everything, but let us keep the snacks she brought. See you around, chat. I gave her an awkward wave, which she returned, but then she eyed Stu. There's a beat of silence. I couldn't tell what she was thinking. It was nice knowing you, Stu. She didn't sound peachy, but not angry either, just her usual tone. That had to be a good sign, right? Just like that, she left. When she was out of sight, I slowly turned to Stu, and I gave him a look. Haha. I'm not sure whether to be upset or be left dumbfounded like he was. I groaned. This could have gone better. Chat? Hey, I'm sorry. It's fine, Stu. I said, you know, like a liar, waving him off. If I interrupted something, you could have... It's okay. Stu quieted down, noticing my disappointed tone. Was I being a little harsh on him? I guess I can't really blame him for wanting to hang out, but things change. At least I'm trying to change things. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, so did we take him home? We both sat in uncomfortable silence until we both bid farewell to each other. During the whole walk to my dorm, I kept my eyes glued to the ground, feeling like garbage. Maybe I was a little harsh to Stu, but he should have known not to change my plans with Erica. Trying to make friends and get a new life for as much as I could. Wait, but like... So Stu, like, barely ruined it. Like, barely. It was fine. Like, it was fine. But you take Alan home, who purposefully ruined the date. Like, completely. Like Alan purposefully ruined it for you. But you were chill with Alan. Alright. I know this is a game about dating Alan, but come on. Come on! Didn't kiss Stu, did ya? Sure enough. Look, Stu's our friend, which you think would take us further than that. I did miss him an awful lot. Seeing him felt like old times. Made me feel some type of way. Good times, bad times. All in a confusing mixed bag of emotions. I wanted to try and move on from the past, but I can't help but clinging on because it was familiar. Doe eyes! I snapped out of my trance, hearing someone call out. It was Alan. Sitting on my porch, holding his chin in his hands. He had a wide smile, happy to see me. Not gonna lie, seeing him made me feel better. Alan, what are you doing here? Waiting for ya. Tilted my head, cocking an eyebrow at him. Huh? How long have you been sitting here? Alan finally stood up, placing his hands behind his back, and flashed a bright smile. Not long.
I missed you.
All day, like a dog. I rolled my eyes, scoffing as I reached over to the doorknob, passing by him. Did Alan seriously wait all day for me to get back home? It was weird, to say the least. Get a job! I'm kidding. Although picturing Alan sitting here all by himself was an amusing scenario. Hopefully none of the other students got freaked out by him. Alan, we saw each other this morning. That doesn't change anything. I was looking forward to hanging out with you and all. I managed to open the door, not wanting to throw him out like a stray dog. Decided to let him crash for the night. Aw, you poor baby, I said sarcastically. Get a job! Ren, you're ripping into him. Stop. Chill. He really is a vampire, by the way. He had to be let inside, okay? Don't be shy. Come in. Can I not skip this? Okay. Okay, this seems the same as before. Inspecting my home. Okay, don't just stand there. Sit on the couch. Getting a pillow. Okay. Oh, I can skip now. Okay. Throw the pillow. Let's throw the pillow at him this time. Throw the pillow at him. Hey, Alan, think fast. Threw my pillow at him with all the force I've got. I expected him to be caught off guard and watch him be hit in the face. However, to my shock, he quickly caught the pillow with his hand. Swift hit sound could be heard from his palm. Alan simply gave me a smile after placing the pillow on his lap. Well, next time if you want a sneak attack to work, don't yell Alan first, okay? Thank you, Doe. He said cheekily, sticking his tongue out. Boo. I wanted to clock him. I plopped myself beside him. Okay, and then skip. Okay, let him surprise. Let's stay silent, I guess. Let's stay silent. My mouth felt like it was wired shut.
Guess I'll answer it for you.
Okay, felt his hair, or hand slowly snake its way to the back of my head, brushing his fingers through my hair. Then closed the gap between us, his lips stealing a kiss. Okay, and we're gonna skip. Let's see what happens if we tell him to stop. Can we maybe not? Alan's eyes softened before peeling them away from me. Yeah, sorry. We can stop. Alan pulled himself away from me, letting me sit up on the couch, normally. Oh, okay. I might have gotten a little carried away there. His voice sounded almost pained and disappointed. I awkwardly rubbed my arm and shifted uncomfortably. Alan finally looked at me, his eyes widening with a puppy-like stare. Couldn't help but feel a little bad for him. Should at least make it up to him, right? Let's just take things slow, okay? Here. Pat the seat next to you. Pat your lap. Okay, well, I'll save for this one. I'll save, sure. Pat your lap, yeah. Straightened my posture and softly patted my lap. Alan looked like a little hesitant, but he followed suit like a good dog. He rested his head on my legs, and I slowly stroked his hair. It was a little awkward, but we both warmed up to it. Comfy. Alan nodded, and we both sat in peaceful silence again. TV softly drowned out our surroundings, and my eyes began to grow heavy. Is that the end of day 2? End of day 2. Okay. I've got another, 2 options that I wanted to pick. Actually, yeah, okay. Let's load that back up and go back to the conversation with the friends with him there. Let's talk to... So we talked to Alan. Let's talk to Stu this time. So, Stu, why are you even here? Well, it's my job to bother you, is it not? I rolled my eyes. It's not what I meant. I thought you said you didn't have a chance to move here, so... As my words trailed off, Stu scratched the back of his head uncomfortably, letting out a nervous
Your
laugh.
guess is as good as mine.
Okay, we saw that one already. Chortled out a laugh. Loser. Dork. Idiot. Jackass. Ahem. Before me and Stu could continue playfully throwing insults at each other, Erica interrupted. Sorry to ruin your little reunion here, but Chad, have you forgotten why we're even here in the first place? Oh, right. Nervously laughed and rubbed the back of my neck. Felt a little humiliating to be scolded like a child by Erica. There's that then. I look over to Alan, smiling up to him. Only met with an unpleasant Okay, let's skip. Let's say nothing this time. My lips stayed sealed shut. I think it's better if I don't say anything. However, the tension lingered. Hey, Chad. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so that's all the same, too. And one more time, we're just going to check if talking to Erica makes a difference. Let's talk to Erica. So, what did you have planned for the study date? Everyone's attention was now drawn to me as I called out for Erica. It only seemed fair to ask her what she wanted to do originally, right? It was her idea to meet up. Right, well, the idea was to study for our English assignment. She trailed off with her words and daintily held her chin with her hand, trying to think. If these two don't mind boring lessons, that is. Erica pointed at both Stu and Alan. One of them only smiled. I don't mind. There's that then. I look over to Alan, smiling up to him. He's still fucking pissed. Say nothing. Okay. I think that's everything then. What is this one? It's too late at this point, let it slide. You feel uncomfortable? Correct, Alan. Oh, yeah. You liked his nickname for you? I feel uncomfortable. Correct, Alan. Shook my head at him, not saying anything, but my actions were speaking for me. Well, he could call me doe eyes all he wanted. I wasn't too keen on him saying it in front of others. There's that then. I look over to Alan, smiling up to him. Only to be met with an unpleasant scowl. Oh, wait, really? There's nothing else? Oh. And one last little option. It's too late at this point. Let it slide. Oh, okay. It'll be the same, isn't it? Maybe I was worrying too much. It's just a harmless nickname. Yeah, and then just skip. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that I really cared about picking. All the other options we went through, I believe. So no. We'll just go to the main menu. That's it for My Dear Hatchet Man, I believe. I think that's all the options I could pick. It looks like there's only 2 real endings to the day. Either you sleep with Alan or you fall asleep next to Alan. Not bad. I actually liked it. I mean, it does feel a little rushed, I guess. It feels like things are going way too fast, which, you know, totally understandable, totally fine. That's how these things go sometimes. I know chat liked him. Oh my god. Chat was a little spicy. Oh my god. Chat. Down bad for the Hatchet Man. When isn't chat down bad? Sometimes they're not always chat down bad. Sometimes. But it's fine. It's cool. I do like that he showed more. I'd like more lore. Me too. Me too. I was hoping we would have gotten some during the breakfast scene when we pushed him, and then he just got upset. And I think that was probably the most weird, visceral moment in this whole thing, was we asked him one bit of personal information, and he basically just said, and then kissed us. And, like, ate our face open. So, that was, like, the only thing. Alan is a beta, Stu is a cuck, Erica is the best solid game. I will allow this message this one time, okay? Thank you. Sometimes you're down bad, huh? No, I've never been down bad, actually, chat. Not once. Yeah, anyways. But I do, yeah, I like Erica a lot as a character. She's really, I like her chutzpah. I like her spunk. She's cool. She's got a little bit of bite to her bark. But yeah, I would have liked to see more lore from the Hatchet Man himself. I know they're trying to hide it. It was the C word. You're not allowed to say that on Twitch, technically. Anyways, I would have liked to see, like, a little bit of, like, more hinting, I guess, at his backstory. Like, just a little bit more lore behind this guy. And then also, it was just a little bit weird that it just went straight into the kiss. Like, no... There was, like, no, like, build-up to it, you know? I guess that was the biggest thing. There was, like, no build-up to that. Like, literally, we're just cooking breakfast. We have a bad conversation, and then he just randomly went in for a kiss. That's my only thing. Everything else was fine. I'm okay with going home with him and Netflixing, chilling the fuck out, because he's, like, super attractive, you know? I think that's totally fine. Yeah, the kiss could have been, like, a distraction. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, I was gonna say it just didn't feel like there was much romantic tension there, you know? Just personally. I know if you pick the other option, like, you back off, there's probably romantic, like undertones, but it just didn't feel that way for me, personally speaking. Art, top-notch. Good choices on the music, by the way, and the voice acting is phenomenal. Good job to the voice actors. I do think, obviously, you probably already know this, one of you needs a better mic, slash maybe, like, mic setup. I think that's probably all it is, just mic settings to tune with, because Erica did sound a little scratchy, but, you know, for probably cheap prices, you know, probably really good. I liked it. It was very fitting, the voices, and I thought it was good. And I think the lines you chose for the partial voice acting were great, too. Yeah, not much else to say. Thank you for not jump scaring us with the PP. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I know I'm playing a game that will have those kind of undertones. I like to play it risky, okay? But thank you. And I like the biting scene. It was great. The CGs were great. Expect those CGs in the thumbnail, chats. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this one. Please, good luck on your next chapter if you're watching this developer. Great game. And to the rest of you, I'll definitely play the next one. I'm definitely excited to see where this goes as we get a little bit more crazy. I'm definitely excited to see more obsessiveness from Alan, because we can already see it a lot now. So anyways, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please could you clock that like button and subscribe? It helps me out a lot, and I'd appreciate it. And we do daily uploads, indie horror games every single day, dating sims, visual novels, retro games, all the things. Every day a new upload, okay? And we stream almost every day too. So anyways, if you like this video, you'll like the rest of my channel. Trust, okay? And save subscribe so you can watch the rest, because I'll be playing it on the next time the next day comes out. Everyone else, thank you so much, guys. Much appreciated. I'm clocking out. Peace. See you next time.